Uh, Good morning, children. This is Shival sir speaking. Today, children, we are going to discuss about the last part of the chapter, cube and cube roots. In the previous video, we had a discussion on how to find cubes and cube roots and all that. Those things were really very interesting. And today, in this particular video, we are going to have a discussion on the last part of this particular chapter, in which I found only few submissions of your copies. Some of have submitted, some haven't. So I request them, before I complete this particular chapter, the entire chapter should be submitted. I'll switch over to a new chapter very soon, and meanwhile I'll conduct also a test, in which I'll be giving some questions to solve. Perhaps today I'll be giving you some assignments to solve. So children, today we are going to have a discussion on a question. That's the last question of this particular chapter. That is finding of cube root of a number without prime factorization method. Children, we have a process by which we can find cube root of a number. That is a prime factorization process, which I have already explained. You have understood, I believe. So without performing prime factorization, we'll make some cases of a number, and that will be cube root of the given numbers. So children, here we are going to discuss about how to find cube root of these numbers. So this is what I'm going to explain. So the first number is 1331. Here is the number. Which numbers prime? I'll find out cube root of this number without performing prime factorization process. So children, the number is 1331. Okay, just similar, like square and square roots. The very first thing that we have to do, we have to make a group of 3 digits from rightmost side. So here the number, children, I'm requesting to all of you to understand and listen it very carefully. The first group, I'm writing the number 1331. First, I'll make the grouping of 3 numbers, 3 digits. 3 digits from rightmost. So 3 digits group is this one. And here, next group is, in the next group, 1 is all around. So that's my second group. If I would have two digits after making the group of the 3 numbers, I could have taken more 3 digits over here. But as I can see, I have only 1 left over. Just right after making the groups of these 3 digits, I have only 1 number left. So I have to consider this particular digit. This particular digit is 1 as 1 group. That's fine. No issues in that. So I considered these 3 digits, and here is 1. Okay. In this particular group, what is the first digit? The first digit is, or the unit digit is 1. The unit digit of this particular group's 1 digit, units digit is 1. So we have to find the cube of this particular number, cube of unit digits number. 1's cube is 1, so write 1. 1's cube is 1, so I am writing 1. The next, so from this group's function is over. No more dealing with this particular group. So it's over, so I wrote 1 over here. Because as I can see, the cube of 1 is 1, so I wrote 1 over here. This group's function is over. Next group is 1. This particular number, I have to check out cube of a number which is either equal to 1 or closer to 1. If I take 1's cube is 1. If I take 2's cube, that is 8. 8 is bigger than 1. So I cannot take 8 over here. I cannot take 2 over here. 1's cube is 1. 1 1's a 1, 1 1's a 1. So that is what I'm writing over here, 1. My answer is 11. Means 11's cube is 1331. Children, I can understand that it's a little bit difficult to understand at this moment. Let us deal with the second number. I believe it will help you to understand. The next number is 4913. 4913. So in this particular number, the group of first 3 digit is 913. Next digit is 4. Okay. So 9 from this group 913, the unit digit is 3. 3's cube is 3 3 is a 9, 3 9 is 27. 27's 7 will be written. You have to write only unit digit only. You cannot write, suppose 3's cube is 27, so you are writing 27 here. That is not allowed. 3's cube is 27 and 27's unit digit means you have to give the preference of unit digit over here. 3's cube is 27. So I'm writing 27 is the first digit, that is 7. I'm writing 7 over here. Next group is 4. Next group is 4. 4, I have to start right from 1. I have to say 4 is a cube of which number or closer to which number. 1's cube is 1. 2's cube is 8. So I cannot take 2 because 8 is bigger than 4. 1's cube is 1, so I'll write 1. Means 17's cube is 4913. And this result will come 100% accurate. This is a method by which we find the cube root of a number without performing prime factorization. So the next number is 12167. 12167. My first 3 digits group is 167. Next group is 12 because 12 is it's of 2 digits, doesn't matter. If would have 3, I would have taken 3 digits number. So here what I can see, that is 167. So out of this this number 167, the cube of this unit digit 7 7s are 49, 7 and 7 9s are 63. The unit digit 7's cube's unit digit will come 3. Okay. Next, the next digits group is 12. Okay. 1's cube is 1. 2's cube is 8. 3's cube is 27. 3's cube is 27. 27 is bigger than 12. I have to take the cube of 2. Means 2's cube is 8. So I'll take 8. 2's cube is 8. So it's lesser than 12. So I can take that one. Means children have to take either closure or exactly that. So 3's cube, I'll write 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, and 3's cube is 27, so I cannot take 27. 2. Children, I'm sorry, I wrote 83 instead of 23. That's my mistake. Here we will write 23. 23's cube is 12167. Because 2's cube is closer to 12. And 3's cube is bigger than 12. So I cannot take 3. I have to take 2 only. So children, this way we find a cube root of these numbers. I believe that you will try out. I'm giving you a task. You will take 10 numbers, random numbers, your own. And you have to find the cube root of that particular number by using this method. And I'll be giving you some assignment today to solve. And once we complete, today we are over with this particular chapter. And tomorrow, right from tomorrow onwards, we'll start a new chapter. Till then, thank you children. Thank you so much.